All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of CASP 101. I was definitely vibing with that music right now. The playlist is fire. Thank you, Belinda. So we are really excited for you to participate with us for today. We hope that yesterday you had a chance, if you had the opportunity to connect with some of our interns, to connect with other students who are in CASP as well, and get to know some of the staff. Today, you'll have additional opportunities to hear from our college advising staff to learn a little bit more about what college academic advising looks like. You'll also have opportunities to hear from current first-year students in terms of how to navigate remote learning, as well as hearing from their experiences of getting involved on campus. I also wanted to mention to y'all that CAS 101 in our program is really what you make of it. And so I know being on Zoom can feel very personal at times, but we appreciate you being engaged with us, connecting with your summer interns as well. So with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Jason Avalos to get us started.
Welcome back, CAS scholars. I'll be covering some of the housekeeping items that we have for all of you. And some of them are that this session is going to be recorded and will be published. If you have any concerns, please contact casp@ucsd.edu. While video is optional, we highly encourage all of you to turn on your cameras to enhance your experience as a participant in the program, especially during the group activities. Attention is not optional. Please be respectful and attentive to all the presenters, group leaders, and staff members. Stay on mute if you're not talking. Please feel free to use the chat for questions and clarifications. Do not send private messages to other people in the meeting. Please do not share the links from our CAS 101 website. They will be available to everyone after CAS 101, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. So nice to have you all here again for day 2 of CASP 101. I just wanted to go over some quick reminders on what to expect after CASP 101, even though today is going to be our last day. Know that we will still be in contact with you in different forms before the school year starts. So sometime during early September, you should be expecting to receive 2 things from us, aside from the emails that we'll be sending over to your UCSD email address. As a reminder, make sure you start checking that regularly because there's a lot of good information from not only us, but also your colleges and UC San Diego in there that you should keep an eye out for. But the other way that we keep in touch with you all is through something called SignalVine, which is a 2-way texting platform that we use to be able to send you all reminders, any upcoming deadlines or opportunities available to CASP students due to the nature of what fall is going to look like, where at least CASP will continue to be working remotely. We want to make sure that we can keep in contact with you all throughout the fall and the rest of the academic year. You, by providing your cell phone number in your student registration for CASP 101 and the CASP program, we'll be using that information to create a profile with you, and you'll be receiving text messages from the CASP office. I promise we will not be sending you a text message every day. It'll just be only for important upcoming reminders such as deadlines for classes or registration and things like that. However, if you have any questions or if at any point you need to update your contact information, you can feel free to reach out to us at our casp@ucc.edu email. And again, if you want to touch base on what SignalVine is and want more information, just feel free to reach out to us and we'd be more than happy to talk about that. Another way that we keep in touch with you all and not only let you all know about upcoming things with the CASP office, but also opportunities across campus and outside of UC San Diego, such as research opportunities, internships, scholarships, upcoming job opportunities as well, and other ways to get involved is through our CASP monthly e-newsletter. So every month we curate a newsletter that has different opportunities and upcoming deadlines for you all. It's really just a very resource-rich email that you'll receive at the beginning of each month. You should be expecting to receive your first CASP newsletter on September 1st. You will make sure that you read through it. Again, there's a lot of opportunities there for students that are looking into research, scholarships, jobs, and other ways to get involved and volunteer with campus as well as the San Diego community and outside. So even though it may seem long, I promise that it's only good information for you all to take advantage of. And likewise, if at any point any of you all are part of any organizations or clubs and you would like to promote your own activities, you can feel free to send all that information to us, and you can get in contact with either myself or any other member in the CASP team, and we'll work on being able to promote those events as long as they're appropriate to our CASP newsletter and our social media. Again, we hope that these are two ways that you are able to get very important information so that it doesn't feel like it's overwhelming as well. But again, if at any point you'll have any questions about either our texting feature or our monthly newsletter, feel free to reach out to us and we'd be more than happy to check in with you all.
Thanks, Kimberly, for talking a little bit more about the tools that we use primarily to not only share resources, but information. We definitely want to make sure that you're connected and staying up to date with what's happening at UCSD and as well as in the community. So our check-in question for today, ooh, this is a good one, is what is one word that would describe you? So please go ahead and drop your response in the chat. Again, your response is essentially what we are going to use to track your attendance for the program as well. So, seeing lots of great responses already. We are going to take an opportunity to talk a little bit more about CASP Chats. So we'll turn it back to Kimberly, and I'm going to drop a link in the chat as well. I know we're getting some responses, but I'll drop the link in the chat.
Thank you, Ria. Sorry if I turned off my camera for a bit. My dog was barking, so he is out of the room now. So yes, what I'm going to be going over is CASP Chats. So as you all have probably been reminded, not only by us at the CASP office, but also by your summer interns, tomorrow we will be having a CASP Chats, which is small breakout room sessions that we have during CASP 101, where we invite different partners across campus from organizations or resource centers or specific to career opportunities to come and do a small presentation with us, all of you all students, and let you all know a little bit about their programs and more information in regards to what they do on campus and how can you get involved and what are the resources and opportunities they have for you all. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share my screen as Jason is currently showing. In our screen is the CASP chat registration. You have until tomorrow morning to register for a session. They are on a first come, first served basis. So just make sure that if there is one session that is really interesting to you, to RSVP for it, because once it's full, it's full. But please, 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 if you are interested in attending, make sure that you RSVP using the form that is found in our CASP website, and I will show you how to get to that form as well. So we're going to do first is we're going to go over each of these sessions so you all get to know a little bit more about which one maybe you would like to attend.
Okay, hey everyone, good morning. And the city, I think, is drilling to the center of the earth outside my apartment. So if there's some noise, I apologize for that. But the first one is demystifying the transfer transition to a research university. Obviously, this doesn't apply to most of you folks. But if you have a friend who's interested, please let them know about that one. The second is beyond your bachelor's degree, graduate school basics. So if you want to learn more about getting a bachelor's degree, a doctorate, or interested in professional schools, that would be like law school, med school. After you complete your bachelor's at UCSD, this would be a good one to attend. So they'll be talking about the next steps for applying to grad school.
The Intertribal Resource Center is a campus resource for all the students. In particular, the center aims to leverage existing resources to create a sense of place and community and provide an important support system for American Indian, Alaskan, Native, Indigenous students on campus and to develop positive relationships with our local tribal communities. Careers in Law. Jessica Munoz is the Riverside County Executive Director of Voices for Children. They train and support volunteer career appointed special advocates who advocate for children in foster care. John Carlos is the Director of UC San Diego Student Legal Services and oversees legal counseling, referrals, and education. Undergraduate research opportunities. Participating in research is not only a way to get hands-on experience for graduate school or the workplace, but it's also a way to contribute to the groundbreaking discoveries that are happening. Research is not just for STEM majors. Important research is being done in arts, humanities, and social sciences as well. Come learn about some of the different types of research at UC San Diego and how to find a research position. A Student Veterans Research Center, supporting military connected students. Join us for an overview of the Student Veterans Research Center. Our programs and services are focused on providing support for active duty, veterans, dependents, ROTC, and all military connected students.
All right, and then we have Getting Job Ready. So the session will provide both first year and transfer students with some ideas on how they can begin building their experience and materials to be job ready after they graduate or to start thinking towards that. It's never too late to get started. So if you are interested in a job, I would definitely look at that session. And then we will have a more intimate session as well for students who are parents. In this session, students will have the opportunity to hear from staff at the Women's Center of the different services that are available to student parents, as well as have an opportunity to connect with current student parents and their experiences of balancing life, family, and academics. We will have a webinar for anonymity on Undocu Center. So UC San Diego's Undocumented Student Services Center and office is committed to serving our undocumented students through a holistic approach that encompasses personal guidance, immigration, legal services, advocacy, community building, and referrals. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and attend that session and also have any questions answered. We also have a session on campus community centers and programs, as we have quite a few different campus community centers on campus. So our centers at UC San Diego build affinity among a diverse population of students, faculty, and staff members. The session is open to undergraduate students, staff, faculty, alumni, and the San Diego community, and the center contributes significantly towards the evolution of a socially just campus.
And then last, but most certainly not least, because all these sessions sound amazing, is careers in the health profession. So this is specifically for students that are looking into pre-health, pre-med, pre-dental as well is a very popular career track now. So you will be speaking with Jessica Kongthong, who is the Associate Director for HealthBeat at the Career Center. You will learn more about HealthBeat and how students benefit in order to become more competitive if you're looking into applying to any health professional school. So again, dental school, med school, being a registered nurse, all of those wonderful things. They'll be able to cover things such as prereqs, timelines, how to get experience, how to get leadership skills, research, and all of that good stuff. So if you are a pre-health, pre-med, pre-anything, except maybe pre-law, definitely check out the session and touch base with Jessica because she is an amazing resource to get in touch with. So those are all of our CASP chats. And if you're wondering, oh, how can I enroll or sign up for a chat? Ria just dropped a link to our CASP 101 site, which is where I will show you where you can find this registration form. So if you go to our homepage and you scroll down to the bottom, you will see a link that says CASP 101 overview Zoom links as well. If you look at the left-hand side of that same screen, you will also see that there is a link that says register for CASP Chats. But if you wanted to see what that looks like in our calendar, you'll be taken to our calendar overview, which is where it'll show you all of the events that are happening during CASP 101, which should also include the links to each of those sessions. You'll scroll down and you will find a section that says CASP Chat, which is open to everyone. So first years and transfers are welcome to attend. And then each of those CASP sections will be shown in that description, along with a short summary of what the session is, the contact information for who the presenters are going to be, as well as the Zoom link and password for each of those sessions. So make sure that you get the right link and the right password for whichever session you RSVP for. Again, because Zoom is set up in a way that you can't be in 2 different sessions at one, you really only have to pick one session. But if there is another session that was interesting to you or you wanted to learn more about, we will have the recordings for the sessions and the webinars available in our YouTube page, as well as our CASP 101 website after the program. And there's also the contact information to all of these presenters. So if there's somebody you would want to touch base with, set up an appointment with, or get to know a little bit better, feel free to email them or give them a call as well. They would be more than happy to touch base with you and connect with you as well. So again, please make sure to go into our website and register for a CASP chat if you would like to attend, and just take a look at our website. There is a lot of really good information in there as well. We have a session for students who are maybe undeclared. So if you're not sure what major you're looking into, or just want to see what career exploration looks like, definitely check out that presentation that was created by our wonderful Karen Van Ness. So definitely check that out, as well as how to connect with faculty at UCSD and how to get in touch and make connections with them as well.
All right, so as you can see here, we are on social media. So we went ahead and we put our social media handles. So if you are on any of these social media platforms, we would love for you to follow us. We also offer giveaways, prizes. We're like a big office that loves swag and that loves giving it to students. So by following us on social media, you'll definitely have opportunities to learn about information as well as receive some of those prizes. We also have a YouTube channel that is super informative. That's where we, place videos such as like, what is the Virtual Advising Center, aka VAC? How do I use it? So just different tools. Definitely, if you are like a visual type learner, we have that available. And then for anybody that is definitely on their networking game, feel free to add us on LinkedIn as well. So just wanted to also share a couple of reminders before we finish off for the day, at least with this part of the program. So as a reminder, we have our college academic advising session where you'll get to hear from academic advising staff to learn a little bit more about advising at UCSD. So that's going to be happening right after this session at 10:30 a.m. And then after that, you're going to get to go into group activities, so more bonding time and connections. So please join the link that was provided by your group leader, and that's going to be from 11 to 12. And then we're going to have an hour break, and we're going to come back for our student panel at 1 p.m. And then I am seeing that some of y'all are wearing your Fiat Lux shirts, so exciting and awesome. But please make sure if you do have your shirt, to please put that on, because at 1:45 we'll have our group buys. That's okay if you don't have one, no worries. And then as a reminder, please check the CAS 101 website often.